and you were probably like the original king of Huntington Beach. You were the original king of the town.
Huntington Beach bad boy.
Huntington Beach bad boy.
Well, you know, that's another thing Tito's ripped off from me, but I really don't care.
Why you say that?
He lived up to the Huntington Beach bad boy when they all figured out they voted him in as mayor, and then the city council, and then they made him mayor pro tem. And I was thinking, what the hell is a pro tem mean? And the only thing I could come up with is that it was mayor pro temporary, because once they found out who he was, they booted his ass out of town. Not being that he's such the brightest guy in the world, but they were like, oh my God, what did we do? So did you see him? It's all over the internet, him reciting the constitutional things of being the mayor or something like that. And he's like, da, 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 da. And then you look into his eyes and you can tell there's not much going on in there.
I'm staying away from that. Y'all know I'm boys with Tito.
Yeah, I like Tito, but
I love all y'all.
You guys are all legends to me, so I'm just honored to be sitting here. I don't have a dog in the fight, but I do want to know, do you feel that, like, because you were like, you know, you were obviously a little bit older than him, and you were in Huntington Beach, and you were known for being the bad boy. Did that was that your persona, or did Tito give that to you?
Oh, no. See, I'll tell you, the first time I met Tito Ortiz, the kid. There used to be an apartment in Huntington.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of wrestlers that lived there that wrestled at the local junior college. And it was like almost like a frat house kind of thing with a bunch of wrestlers. And I ended up going to jail for beating up a cop's son. That was not my fault. Truly, it wasn't. And we can get into it. It's a famous story, but I just got out and of everything. And so we're over there partying in this apartment. You know, it was like the couches, and after so many beers were drank, everybody pulled the couches to the walls, and there'd be takedowns and everything going down. And there was this kid in there, and he was kind of floating around in the back. And I walked by the kitchen, and I feel this guy come up and grab my hips and pump me like I was a girl or something. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? I turned around, and I don't believe in sucker punching anybody. I believe it's like a cowardliest thing you could ever do. So I looked at him, and I pushed him kind of on his chest, but not hard. And he kind of flew back a little bit, and he kind of puffed his shoulders up and his chest out. And I go, who the fuck you doing? I go, who do you think I am, man? And he's like looking at me. So I used to ear cup people. I put my hand in like a cup, and I smack you upside the ear. And I'm very strong. Naturally, I've always been the strongest guy around. And it kind of makes your ear ring if you hit it perfectly. And he flew back up against the chair. And I said, you don't fucking touch me. And he started crying. And everybody was freaking out. And he ran like the little scaredy cat he is out of the apartment and took off. And then everybody's like, you shouldn't have done that. He's just a kid. I go, I don't care if it was my mother. You don't do that to me.
You don't hump another grown ass man.
That's right. And so that was our introduction.
That's the first time you met Tito Ortiz.
So y'all never liked each other.
Oh,
really?
no.
I just kind of laughed it off. It wasn't like, I truly, I concur with Dana White. He's not a very bright guy.